This one is the Tier 2. Yeah, the Tier 2 service boat. That's like 6.9 million. The Scarven. I didn't know they added another boat. I'll have to double check now. How you doing, Stranzer? They didn't. Good, good. I changed up my streaming setup a little bit. Seems to be working pretty well. Right, looks like the trawler, but it's for like hauling in, towing boats, shit like that. When you first enter the game, it spawns upside down in the water. And you can drive it around upside down in the water. Okay, later, stranger. Lunar Cell with the raid. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome, raiders. Not too bad. How'd your stream go? I know for me, I started out the stream and my boat was capsized and in the water, and apparently you can drive it when it's upside down. Hey Ryan, yep, back on the sea. First thing we did was start with the boat upside down. It was kind of interesting. Kind of sus, yeah. Holy cow. That must have been fun. I have yet to try multiplayer. Did it, other than the boats glitching inside of each other, does it seem to be running a little bit better? Right? Good way to start off an 8-hour stream. Same as before. I mean, I did notice that whatever they did fixed my frame drop issues, because before the update, anytime I even looked at the boat, I would lose my frames by about 30 to 40 frames per second. So they managed to fix that much. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm running basically the equivalent of a 2070 Ti, and I'm holding a pretty steady 60 frames per second. So every once in a while it drops down to like 58, but it's running the game pretty well. Yeah, the devs have really been working hard. I mean, pretty much like they patched every single day for the week that was out, and then now they dropped this big patch right before the weekend or update. So, yeah, they're definitely doing good. I've gotten my $25 out of it. I mean, I paid $22.50, but yeah, $25 ain't bad. I'm glad that they finally added the autopilot. They nerfed the fish farms, I think, and they also nerfed longlining. Yeah, right. And then later, as the more updates come out, and they probably implement the boats from the previous games into it. I mean, there's definitely content coming for this game. You haven't even tried it yet, because I know in the patch notes they said something about your inventory being cleared out, but I still have my inventory. But I'll try messing with them. I know you need plenty of fish food. Take the fish food out and throw them in there and do all that fun stuff. I still got to get the Dr. Phil. Throw the smoke tank on there and all that. Holy chow. Still? And is it still the same rule of like put one bag of food in, wait a day or whatever to feed it? Or do you need to load it with all the food and just pass the time until they're ready to go? Okay. So you got to put all the food into the farm basically, and they'll use it as necessary. You just kind of wait, and eventually they'll grow up, and then you harvest them. I got all my money from longline fishing, but I wanted to get this boat, try firefighting or towing, and I haven't gotten a single one of those missions. So I might play around with it a little bit more, but I'm also curious about the fish farm stuff. Yep, I have it set up and we're running Restream right now, Ryan. So it seems to be pretty well. Right. I mean, if they're that rare, I mean, it's a good delivery boat. I can make this long run in just over half hour. But, you know. Now with the Dr. Phil, if you put the smolt tank on there, can you put the 9 bags of food on there with the smolt tank? Or do you have to take it off and all that? That's a good little program, Ryan. I'm getting the hang of it. I mean, I got it all set up and everything like that while I was waiting on supper, but it's running now. Um, the ability to swap stream titles on the fly is pretty cool. I think I got to work on the YouTube side a little bit. There's some things that could be improved in the program, but overall, uh, seems like a good little program. I like it because the chats are combined and all that. Well, the issue I'm having is Ships at Sea is still such a new game that you can't put it on the gaming section of the stream info. So when I hit, game, and then I go to pick the game's not there, so it won't let me do that. So I have to go into the Twitch back end or, into my account and set up the stream ahead of time before I go live. So you have that issue with Gold Mining Simulator. Is it another like Gold Rush or anything, or? So you ran it with the smoke tank off of there. I mean, I'm assuming that it's not going to be too bad. Like either you take the food there first or you take the smoke there first, but yeah. Right. So I mean, that's what I mean. Just go ahead and set the stuff up ahead of time, and you're good to go. The YouTube side you can't really set it up ahead of time, but you can adjust the description afterwards. And you have a little spot you can put the description in. So I mean, just like the other time, I'd have to go in, do some extra steps. This is a little quicker to it. So, and anybody that messages on the YouTube side, I see it a lot quicker. Still a little bit of a delay, but not terrible. Twenty 20K kilograms of food in 50 kilogram bags, one at a time. Ugh. I mean, the nice thing though is I'd only have to do it a couple of times and I'd be pretty much set on money until the next boats come out, yeah? And did you use the medium smoke tank or did you use the small smoke tank? Right. Just do that a couple times, have some money saved up, and when the next boats come out, you're good to go, Right. How many smolt can you have in a fish farm? Is it only 100,000, or can we bump that number up? Add some more zeros to it. Well, dang. I guess that's where multiple fish farms come into play, right? Run like 3 fish farms, that's 300,000. Right, right. Run as many as you want. If you want to drive yourself crazy, that's on you. I guess the instructions for this stuff would probably be in the help menu, yeah. Ships, fishing, general. Fish farming. you tried to run the fish farm without a crane? Like, are the bags big? I'm wondering, since it looks like the motor can break down and you have to clean the rotor out, am I going to have to invest in a drill? Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, I mean, that's something to look forward to. Maybe next stream we'll get the Dr. Phil and we'll do some of the fish farming. So right now it's still broken, but in the future might have to. No Friday, none of that. And yes, it was Rebecca Black. Hi, Lyle. Right. You said yes, in the future it will become more difficult, but what I'm reading is yes, in the future the game will work as it's intended to. Yeah, I guess I did say Fishing Friday. Could have done Friday night fishing, so it's more like Friday night football. But I'm trying out a new program for my streaming, and it seems to be doing pretty well. It's for the dual streaming and stuff like that. No party in the front seat, none of that now. I mean, it's what? I don't want to say how old that song is, but I want to say it's probably 10 years old now. And I don't think I've heard the actual song. I've only heard the parody by Bart Baker. So I use Streamlabs for that. I stream to YouTube on occasion as well. Yeah. So I was using Stream Elements, still am using Stream Elements for my bot basically and whatnot, but I was just using an extension that I had downloaded and integrated into OBS so I could dual stream, and Ryan told me about Restream. Well, no, it was Speed told me about it, but Ryan sent me the link to it, and you can stream to 2 different places for free. If you want to pay a monthly fee, then you can do more, stream to more places, things like that. That's a pretty good little program, and it all fits on basically like the chat window is one window, but I can see both YouTube and Twitch chat. So 2009, was it? Right, seems like yesterday. I know that feeling because it almost feels that way for me. Like, when the hell did I get old? Yeah, I mean, if you enjoy Streamlabs, run with it. I think the guy that told me about it, he runs Streamlabs for all of his alerts, everything's like that, but he also uses this program for dual streaming, so he combined the two to work. And I think Ryan uses this program, but also uses Stream Elements for his alerts and whatnot. Yeah, 2000's only a few years ago. Nope, almost a quarter of a century. Oh yeah, she's doing a lot better now. She woke up, this morning. Apparently she didn't want to do the morning thing, but had like a morning hangover. Got some water in it, and she's back to her own self. So Maggie's doing better. The Rasher wife has like a cold or something coming on, but she decided to push herself a little bit too much, doing some housework, yard work, things like that, and then went swimming. It was only 70 degrees out, so now she's sickly. She packed up the truck with her and the girls, and they went to a local swimming hole and tried telling them it's 69 degrees outside. That water is not going to be warm, but they made up their mind. They was going swimming. Oh yeah, me too. She's walking around miserable, stuffed up, and I said, put the Vicks on. And she said, I don't like the smell of it. Well, you have a choice. Do you want to breathe? Or do you just want to walk around miserable? So, but growing up, my mom, I don't know her thought process when it came to that stuff. Like, on TV they show the little kid and his mom rubs his chest with the Vicks and it's soothing. My mom would like take two fingers, shove it in the Vicks, and then shove her fingers up your nose. Right? The smell is the point of it working. But yeah, like I said, my mom freaking two fingers, just goop up your nose, and it's like, well, Mom, it was plugged before, it's plugged now, but now I have menthol in my nose, so. Yeah, see? That's what I do. I'm old now, and I just put it on the mustache, and it does its thing, which sucks because you put it on there, your nose opens up, it starts running like crazy, you wipe it away, and all the nastiness, and there it goes, so. Speaking of weird remedies and things like that, I'm sure we all remember, well, some of us older people remember the headache medicine Head On. Right. Point of the chest is because it will melt and the vapors go into the air and allows you to breathe. Do a drop, keep applying. Yep. My guys were crazy. They used to throw it in a pot of boiling water and hold their head over it, the pot of boiling water with the steam, and a towel over their head. Freaking nuts. But I guess if you're sick bad enough and you just want relief, you'll try just about anything. Yeah, I remember that. It's like cocaine medicine. Nope, the stuff that everybody thinks I'm nuts about was it Dimetap, cough syrup, grape flavored. Like that stuff to me was like grape Kool-Aid, but grape Kool-Aid medicine. Still like it. Still wrapped in a little folded paper and everything. Diamond was gold, right? Which was great because as a kid, mom's like, "Oh, you're suffering. Here's some Diamond," and then you get to be about 10 or 12, and it's like, "Here's the NyQuil that tastes like black licorice." Medicines are so weird. They really are. Different things that they have. But then it's kind of weird because as you grow as an adult, your taste changes as well. I mean, I still like Diamond Tap, but NyQuil is my go-to. And then I start thinking, back to when I used to go out to the bars and have my drinks, and one of my favorite cocktails was the Jaeger cocktail. So Jaeger with Monster or Red Bull in it. Not a bomb, but a cocktail. And I sit there thinking sometimes, I don't have Jaeger, but I've got NyQuil. Don't do anything I'm talking about, by the way. It's just one of those inner thoughts that you're not supposed to let win. And so far, it hasn't. So, don't be doing that kind of stuff. It's bad. Don't mix your cough medicines with juice or anything like that. That's bad. Jaeger's crazy. It's the only drink, maybe only in shop form, that you scream the name before taking it. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah, I remember when I was going to the clubs and the bars and all that kind of stuff, and it was when was it Lil Jon and he came out with shots. That song, oh god. Right? People around you screaming, vodka, fireball. Jaeger's about it. I don't think any other drink would get away with it. You couldn't be like Goldschlager, or Jack Daniels, Jim Beam. Shot, 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 shot. Everybody. Jaeger shots are very much a new to alcohol drink. Nobody in their right mind would just do Jaeger bombs unless they're full-on alcoholics. Personal opinion. I mean, yeah, Jaeger is like a liqueur, so it's not even a high concentration of alcohol. It's like, what, 35%? I think 30 or 35% alcohol. When you compare that to something like Jack Daniels, which is 40 or 45, I think. So, 'cause it's usually like 90 proof, so... OMG. Uh-oh. Was that a thought? Something coming to mind? Keep trying. You'll get it eventually. Yeah. Now, if I figured you were a good Boolin full and didn't do that bar stuff, you know, drinking and all that terrible, terrible activity. It's been a long day. Yeah, yeah. You say it's been a long day. I just say that you're innocent. You didn't go to the bar and you didn't party and hang out with all those things and peoples and bad influences. Well, I mean, at least you went and did something that was semi-decent, you know, played pool. So many bad influences. I think I've only played pool at the bar one time ever. It wasn't really my thing. Well, to be honest, I think that would you want a bunch of drunk people throwing pointed objects around? So I think the pool table was a safer bet for insurance purposes. See, it was rigged. They knew you were good at the darts, and they hid the dartboard when you were there. Do a breathalyzer test before. To unlock the darts, you must blow a .04. And you know some drunk asshole's gonna think it's a vape and sit there trying to inhale. Well, that's my thought on it. You know, I mean, sure, you could drive a car, which is a freaking 4,000 pound missile at .08. Then, you know, at half of that, you should be able to throw a little missile at a little board. Chad, Steve, or Trevor. More than likely, those seem like names that would fit something like that, you know. Cody. Cameron, that's one, yeah. Cameron. Hunter with a Y. It's not Steven, it's actually Stefan. Great kid. Well, the problem with Cody is Cody's will do that. They'll also drink everything in the bar. And they're usually the ones that get arrested for fighting at the end of the night, so. I guess that's not fair, because Cody's are the ones that are more likely to cause all the troubles. Yeah, exactly. With a V, that way you know. PH is a F, and I'm not a F, I'm a V. Right, they would be the ones that would try to vape a breathalyzer. They're also the same ones that would probably end up drinking like an IPA or a microbrew, and that's what's got them buzzed. Just think hipsters. Well, I mean, you got to think about that. So, yeah, they probably do Jaeger bombs, but Jaeger bombs are more, I think, frat boy party drink. So it would be like fireball shots, you know, the white girl wasted type drink. Full circle. That's right. Right? They'd be like, what we gotta do is, I've heard of the drink. It's called a Flamin' Dr. Pepper. It's Fireball and Dr. Pepper. We're doing shots of it. Oh yeah, Fireball! Somebody better get these guys out of here, because I'm about to beat this douche flute. Dr. Fire Pepper! They'll get so wasted, they'll be like, Dr. Balls! Balls of fire! Where the hell does damn cargo go? If it don't go here, then it don't go there. Full college or high school vibes. I think that Dr. Balls is actually a lotion or something that's sold in the UK, but I mean, I would say Google it, but I want you to be very safe on how you Google that. Change the VPN to UK, and you know. Since I've been streaming with UK people, I've learned a few things. Like, apparently in the UK, there's a frozen food, like a TV dinner almost, but it's called Mr. Brains Pork, Faggots. Apparently they're really good. The Mr. Brains frozen dinner things. 69 cents or 96 cents. I mean, that's not bad. But yeah, Dan, he eats them. He thinks they're pretty damn good. So, I just know that you can't really talk about that here. You'd probably get in trouble. But it is a thing, yes. Yep. But yeah, I don't know. The Dr. Balls thing, I think that's a lotion of some kind. They're pretty highly rated. Need to find them on Amazon. You can order them and see if Lyle will eat them, you know. Like, here, try this. The name's funny, but I think it's just basically a pork patty covered with gravy. Some candies and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Holy crap, okay. So apparently it's a men's grooming thing. It's Dr. Ball's Fresh Bollocks men's grooming products. Right, right. Um, One thing that I do like that's from there, it's Branston's pickle. It's a chutney, and you just take white bread, put some of that Branston pickle on there, and then like a slice or two of cheddar cheese. Really a good sandwich. Manscaped, yeah, I guess that's the UK version of Manscaped. Right, a lot of different foods from the UK that are underrated. But yeah, we have the Scottish Highland Games come through, and whenever they do, I usually get some Branston pickle, or you gotta find the gems, yeah. Because I mean, Heinz beans and tomato sauce is probably not high on the list of UK cuisine that you want to try, but Branston pickle's good. Tim Tams are really good. Hobnobs, which apparently are digestives, which are different than a biscuit or a cookie. I don't know. I tried getting into this with Dan, and he couldn't really explain it, so. But I still need to get me some jammy Dodgers. And apparently they have something called a rustler, which I didn't even know was, because here in the States, rustlers is like a brand of jeans that you would get at Walmart, I think. So, Tim Hortons, yeah. Well, Tim Tams are either Australian or UK. I know that's where that came from. But yeah, Branston pickle, that's good stuff. I'm the only one in the house that likes it. I want to try the beans, but nobody else wants to. And I would try Marmite or Vegemite, but again, that's one of those things that only I in the house would try it. Rustlers are okay. I mean, it's like a frozen cheeseburger, basically, yeah? I guess not okay. Well, that just depends. Like, is uh, is Marmite or Vegemite any good? Because if it's terrible, I gotta eat the whole damn thing now. Small can of the beans. Well, I don't think they'd be that bad. I mean, it's a tomato sauce and then beans. I mean, that's like the basis for barbecue baked beans. So, getting rich now, getting poor, spending all my damn money, Ryan. Getting ready to set up a fish farm for next stream is what I'm thinking. But I have to learn how to do this damn crane operator and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah, no, I was really hating it there. Oh, okay. I get what you're throwing down. My understanding is if you're going to eat it, you're supposed to make a slice of toast, and you put butter on that toast, and then you do a very thin layer of Vegemite and Marmite on it, and you eat it while it's still warm. That's how I was told to do it. Well, who told you did it wrong? Was it UK people or US people? Okay, so a best friend did that. She just didn't want to accept that you didn't like it. Right, right. So speed, basically, what this is ATS, so American Truck Simulator on the water. You're just delivering packages from port to port in Norway. So we're in Roster. I don't freaking know how to pronounce the damn thing. And you drive like 17 miles away. Different places. You could also do fish farms. You could also do some long line fishing. There's a few things you can do. I'm on a boat. Yeah, it's going fast. Yeah. But yeah, it just came out like maybe a week or so ago, a little over a week. I was going to play this right after leaderboards ended, but they postponed it from May 9th to the 23rd, I think, is when it dropped. So. But I just bought the boat. The new boat is called Dr. Phil. And we're setting it up to do some missions. The hell kind of horn was that? Missed the white girl wasted. Yeah, white girl wasted went away. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Missed the white girl wasted. But since we're almost done with the stream, I think what we'll do is see if I can recreate something real quick. Oh, so now it's going to freaking work. Because when I first came in, it spawned in upside down. And I was able to drive the boat underwater, basically. Pretty much it ain't submarine. Ah, damaged. So I'm trying to see if I can recreate it by parking over here. And maybe we can get another submarine. If not, you'll have to watch the beginning of the stream to find it. Bright yellow submarine. Yeah, gotta be careful. Submarines haven't quite been successful the past couple years, have they? Yeah. Oof. Too soon, too soon. Haha, I did it. This is my submarine. It's weird because you have to drive it upside down, so like everything is backwards. But yeah, this is my submarine. Another rich guy making a submarine. Yep, yep. Yeah, I think we found a bug in the game. You hate it. I mean, almost curious if White Girl Wasted would do that, you know? I mean, a lot of rich guys want to make submarines. As long as they don't do stupid shit like, I don't know, Logitech controller, drive it to the Titanic. So. Right? This would totally be a White Girl Waster. So wasted, the boat's upside down. Well, we could try that real quick. Go see if I can even dock this thing. I really don't like that view. It's really weird. See if we can get the conquest or the white girl wasted, and see if we can get her on her back. Right, hopefully the other millionaire can learn. Because it went so well the first time, you know. What I'm confused about is on this boat there's no propellers, there's no jets, there's no nothing, yet this thing can freaking move. Yeah. No wonder some like millionaire, billionaire guy that was rebuilding the Titanic, doing Titanic 2.0. And then just kind of fizzled out, fell apart, and now the boat is like parked in China or Taiwan or something. Right? The propeller's just going to slow you down if it's already moving. We'll just go back to the main menu this way. And then we'll go see if we can flip White Girl Wasted over. Well, that's the thing. Like, when you say to me, hey, you want to go see the Titanic? No, not really. It's underwater, a lot of pressure. Not exactly where I want to be. So, yeah. Exactly. I'll pass on that trip. You guys go have fun. I'll be up here. Take lots of pictures. Yeah, let me think about this. Take a pop can to the ocean floor. I'm a pass. Yeah. Nope. She don't flip. Apparently, you can't get White Girl Wasted on her back. Well, he made a good decision at the last minute then, didn't he? Well, we tried. We at least tried. Turns out we didn't have enough Mike's Hard Lemonade and pumpkin spice lattes. Try one more time. Nope, not lucky enough. It would have been perfect. Dang this game and their ability to actually do what they're supposed to. I've never done that science experiment, but I know what you're talking about. It's kind of like superheating a 55-gallon drum and then putting the little lid on it and then shooting it with water and just watch it explode or implode. It just crushes itself. Potato clock thing. I never did no potato clock. So speed, this was my first stream, dual streaming with, what the hell is this damn thing called? Riri. Yes, thank you, both of you. Restream, that's it. Riri! So I did that. It works pretty well. Didn't have no issues really setting it up. I just have to do a little bit of prep beforehand, but I had to do that before. I just like how much easier it is with the chat, that's for sure. So I'll continue to use it. Let's go, Riri. Let's go. Yeah, my test post. So basically, I was waiting on my supper to get delivered and set it up. Wanted to see how it worked. So I made sure that the sound was coming through. Made sure that everything started the way it was supposed to. And once everything was good, I deleted all the posts and whatnot. So it was cheap pizza, like Little Caesars pizza. It was quick and it was easy. Right, there are worse things. I mean, Domino's. Because at least Little Caesars has crazy bread. Right? Crazy bread makes Little Caesars worth it. Like, they could just sell crazy bread and be fine.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Gonna need a bigger boat. But I got the biggest boat. Apparently it likes to flip upside down and turn into a submarine. Right? Crazy bread's amazing. Which eventually I'll try to make it at home. So I guess, let's see. Little Caesars has a drive-through. Next to the vet. I don't got no bigger boats. The only way we can get a bigger boat is if we play a different game. Play Fishing North Atlantic, I could probably get a bigger boat. But then I have to hook up the Elgato and run it through the Xbox and all that kind of stuff. But we can do it. I think the leaderboard starts June 6th. That's what I keep hearing everybody say. Right, Little Caesars with a drive-through. Ours doesn't have one, never did. Just got hot and ready to go. I should play Skull and Bones. I don't want to play Skull and Bones. That game disappointed me so bad. $5 walkout pizza deals. You get like, what is it? A slice or two of pizza and a soda. So like, yeah, I mean, some people like it. When I first saw the trailer for Skull and Bones way back many moons ago, it was supposed to basically be Assassin's Creed Black Flag, you know, but more of the pirate thing where you could build like a pirate cove and work on your boat, upgrade it, and all that kind of stuff. And then as it went on, Ubisoft decided, well, we can't do this. And they made changes. And they continue to make changes until the game isn't what they promised originally. So drive out deal. I mean, if you got a drive out window or drive through window, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, anymore I don't even pre-order games anymore. I wait until they're released. I don't trust the developers to deliver a finished game, let alone the game they promise. So right. You know, you watch a streamer play it, somebody who had early access because they were given a free copy, and they're gonna lie their ass off or, you know, say nice things or whatever about it, but you get to see and make your own judgment. And I get kind of worried when developers don't really show off any gameplay or let the streamers, content creators with the free keys actually put stuff out 3 days beforehand. So Right. I mean, it's kind of like, what, the new Assassin's Creed game? There's no gameplay in it at all. It's all cinematic trailer. Not to get started with that kind of stuff, but yeah. Curbside pickup like Mickey Donald's. If they don't have it when you show up, then they have you park for 10 minutes. That's right. I was just playing this game and driving in the ocean, and you appeared asking me questions about it. Yeah, Pinto version of the game. Now you could trust my takes on the game. Yeah, this game is in access. I get it. I'm having fun with it. I'm not going to criticize the developers at all there. I mean, I play a game called Gold Mining Simulator where after 4 hours, the little character that's driving the machines is now a hood ornament, so go through the drive-thru just to get crazy bread? I would. Hold my beer, I got this. I used to work at a movie theater here in town, and we had free crazy bread coupons basically. So when you would come through and hand the tickets, and I would tear the tickets as the usher, you would get a coupon or a little green free crazy bread voucher, and it looked like a little dollar with the little Caesar guy in the middle. And you would take it in and get free crazy bread. And I had stacks of those things that I was able to take home. So I always had little Caesar bucks to go get free crazy bread. But yeah, I remember before they fixed one of the glitches where you would try to drive from Rost all the way up to Veroy, I don't know. Anyways, Veroy, it would crash. So, my issue was trying to find a way in because I was told only one person had ever done the trip. Well, I found the way. I made it. So, right, the developers are doing pretty good. They pretty much updated everything every day. And then today they actually put out a big update instead of like a patch that fixed a lot of problems. Good optimization, things like that. So the developers are doing a pretty good job. I'm happy with my $22.50 investment. Boolin fool. 1,000 biddies. What are you doing? Not supposed to be doing that. Retke, what boat are you using? I'll go back in and see if I can help you find the autopilot button. The Dr. Phil? Okay. I don't have that one, but I will buy it real quick and we'll check and see if we can find that autopilot button. Yeah, they added a new feature to the game where those little flags that I was doing earlier, you can now set those and then hit the autopilot and the boat will automatically follow those flags. What are you talking about? Like ARC? Early access forever? That's what I figured. Okay, let's drive the boat. I definitely need more upgrades for this thing because it's terrible. Alright, let's zoom in. Autopilot, where is you? Oh yeah, I'm pushing buttons now. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not finding. Oh wait, that changed. Yeah, no, maybe. I don't know. Go push that. It's not working. Yeah, I'm gonna have Dan do that. I can't say these names. I couldn't even get Rosh or Rost and Vayroy or whatever it is. I didn't see it as an upgrade when I bought the boat last time, so. How is it? Not in the inventory. Throttle. Americans trying to speak Norse. Ragnarok. Thor. I did good, right? Yeah, so they added the update to the map today to where you could do autopilot. Move that one. Maybe. But I don't know why they would say that it was added for like all boats and it's not added for all the boats, for only some of the boats. Is it something I have to unlock in the skill tree? Fishing, fast bait, engineer. No, it's not anything like that. Well, shit the bed. I don't have an answer. I would check the Discord if you're not already in there, see if somebody else can tell you where the button is to make the thing work the way it's supposed to. I mean, you have roast, and Bita, Veldspita, and Lingver, and Carvoya, Storfjellet. I don't have a pot. No pot. I'm not fishing. Oh, line? I don't know. There's a mile long. Move the node. Ich spreche Deutsch nicht so gut. You figured it out. Okay, what's the secret? The black box in front of the throttle. That's what I was thinking. But you have to zoom in and hit the buttons, turn it on. Yep. Good find. A little tiny button at the bottom corner. That itty bitty little tiny button totally stands out. I can say a couple things in a couple different languages, but they're not exactly appropriate, so. Yeah, I mean, it's following the line pretty well. Um, so I set it, and we're coming up on the first turn, I guess. So if it turns, then we know it's working. Yeah, it looks like it's turning, so it's doing what it's supposed to do. According to the mini map, I turned. Well, come on now, you can't expect perfection on the first day. Yeah, when Dave was messing, well, I don't know, I didn't see Dave mess with it. Dave was doing farm sim when I was watching Dave earlier, but what was it? Boomhauer was messing with it, and it was like cutting back and forth across the line like crazy, you know. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Like right now, we're going off the line, so. But I'm watching the mini map, and it almost looks like it's trying to avoid the reef or some kind of underwater landmass, so it's kind of going to the left. But now it's correcting and going back towards where it needs to be, so. I mean, autopilot's working good enough. Not that I would exactly trust it to get through a bunch of little islands and whatnot. Watch the top, it's moving. Slowly, slowly moving. Could probably just mess with it. Totally confuse it, you know. We'll go with move the route node. Move it there. Did I confuse it? So if you change the route in the middle of it, you have to turn it back on, or turn it off and then turn it back on. So that way it can relearn what you got to do. Do I need to save it? What do you mean? I know save it. I just cycled the power to the autopilot. Don't mind you. Right? The game, it's developing, it's learning. But we'll mess with it some more tomorrow. Because I just found out we got to get up super early in the morning now. Good night, Lyle. Yep, son just got called out to a fire, so he's going out to firefight. He's got to be at the Crummy at 4 a.m., so he's excited. It's his first real job, and he's getting deployed onto a fire. And so everybody in the house is awake and all that. And packing him goodies and snacks and all that kind of stuff. And yeah. Alright, Ryan. I will catch you later. I'm going to wrap this up as well. Thank you for letting me know about this program and whatnot, you know, the restreaming. And thank you, Boo Linful, for another donation. You don't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. I really do. Speed, thanks for stopping in a little bit, you know, doing your thing. I'll catch you later. But yeah, so we're going to wrap it up there. We found out you can drive a boat upside down. And we know that you can do autopilot now. And you know you don't have to not do it. See, that's a double negative. Yeah, now we got to work on Ty, get him to do it. So, alright guys, I'm heading out. You have a good night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.